Greetings of universal peace, brothers and sisters. Welcome to the Noos-letter of the Foundation for the Law of Time, number 151. This is the video going over the moon cycles and the various cycles within the 260 kin Zolkin for the solar moon of the yellow electric seed year. And again, I say to you, peace. It's funny, this symbol originally stood for victory, and then it also became peace, or peace and victory at the same time. And I guess peace is really the ultimate victory. I remember when Jose Arguelles was preparing us for the meditation seminar that we held in Ashland, Oregon, back in 2005. He, gave us a few sessions of training in natural mind meditation. And I remember one of the things he was talking about, and it might have actually been in the seminar, but he was saying how basically the universe is peace. Like it's only us humans that deviate from it, and the propensity of the ego to make us separate is where all this lack of peace comes from. So really, like all throughout saturating the cosmos is universal peace. And so, if humans attain world peace, then there's universal peace, because finally the humans got it together. So in that way, peace is really the ultimate victory. I mean, frankly, whether we are here on planet Earth or not, peace will prevail, because the entire universe is peace. So it was about 5 moons ago now, or 6 moons ago, that we started doing these Noos letters, and I was going over the prayer, the 7 galactic directions. And when I started to do that 6 moons ago, I had no idea that this moon, the line of the prayer that we're going to talk about, had no idea that it was going to be so poignant and fitting for what's going on in the world right now. So without further ado, the 6th prayer of the prayer of the 7 galactic directions, the 6th line of that prayer, says, well, we can review all of them. From the east, the first line is, from the east, house of light, may wisdom dawn in us, so we may see all things in clarity. From the north, house of night, may wisdom dawn in us, so we may so we may know all from within. From the west, house of transformation, may wisdom be transformed into right action, so we may do what must be done. From the south, house of the eternal sun, may right action reap the harvest, so we may enjoy the fruits of planetary being. From above, house of heaven, where star people and ancestors gather, may their blessings come to us now. And for this moon, it is, from below, house of earth, may the heartbeat of her crystal core bless us with harmonies to end all war. And of course, like as I say before, all the lines of this prayer are beautiful and poignant, and really help to kind of bring in a whole system's understanding of our context, and what path we might take in our context as incarnated human beings, or incarnated souls as human beings, taking the earth test. And so, may the heartbeat of her crystal core bless us with harmonies to end all war. Really speaks for itself, but if you think about the earth, and Jose Arguelles wrote beautifully about this in Manifesto for the Noosphere, the earth is peace. It simultaneously embraces all life on her, without judgment and without preference, and so the earth offers itself to us, so that we may find our way while we're incarnated here on the planet, and utilize her resources and fruits and all the treasures of the earth toward those ends. And so the crystal core of the earth, it's the crystal octahedron core, and that's also, according to this cosmology, it's where the intradimensional beings dwell. There's one named the Avuktikab, the Lord at the center of the earth, who guards the heart of the earth, you could say. And the crystal core is the place where cosmic and solar radiation and cosmic and solar information and knowledge or wisdom beams are received into the earth, that then are radiated or transmitted, broadcast out to the surface of the earth, and ultimately affecting evolutionary timing programs, in the guidance of, Earth's role in the evolution of consciousness in the universe. And so, obviously, a big step in that evolution is the attainment of universal peace, that is to say, world peace, here on Earth, so we can get our act together. We have all the resources we need for everyone to be taken care of. It's just really a matter of us all having the vision to see the power that we have as people, to affect and create beauty and justice and peace in our life. Um, the other thing about peace is, of course, Nicholas Rorik's famous quote is, "Where there's peace, there is culture, and where there's culture, there is peace." And it's time to re-enliven our culture. And this is a big part of the 13 moon calendar and the codes of the law of time, is to inspire time as art, to inspire a life that's guided by art and creation, and a culture which unifies us as cosmic beings, not as separate, as being separate from nature, but rather being a part of nature and creating with nature. So, may the heartbeat of her crystal core bless us with harmonies to end all war. So let's go ahead and look at the solar moon. This is the 9th moon of the planetary service wave spell. It's coded by the totem animal of the jaguar. The jaguar is interesting, also that it's in the solar moon, because the spots of the jaguar are likened to the sunspots, the solar sunspots. And in the solar moon, it's all about intention, and we ask ourselves, how do I attain my purpose? How do I attain my purpose? So it's kind of circling back to the first moon, where we ask, what is my purpose? And we've gone through all these questions, and now the question is, how do I attain my purpose? So let's keep that in mind when we look at the cycles that are occurring within this moon, or happening concurrent to this moon. First of all, we are in the yellow southern castle of giving, is the 52-day cycle. It's the court of intelligence, coded by the power of navigation, love, abundance, and intelligence. So those are the 4 wave spells in the yellow southern castle of giving: the red earth wave spell, white dog wave spell, blue night wave spell, and yellow warrior wave spell. So those are the codes of giving within the 52-day yellow southern castle. And that, in fact, let me see here, that actually concludes here in this moon. On day 21 of this moon, it's kin 208 yellow cosmic star. That's the last day of the yellow southern castle of giving, and that's followed by kin 209 red magnetic moon, and that takes us into the green central castle of enchantment, and that's on solar moon 22, or Gregorian March 28th. The green central castle of enchantment is the court of the matrix, and it's also known as Merlin's tower. Obviously, place of enchantment, synchronicity, and it's the center. It's in terms of the cycle of the Zolkin, the 260-day Zolkin. You're spiraling into the center, and the central castle is that green central castle of enchantment. So the first wave spell that's happening in this moon is the blue night wave spell, and that we have 8 days of that wave spell. That concludes on March 14th Gregorian, which is solar moon Dali 8 on blue cosmic eagle. And then that's followed by the yellow warrior wave spell. We have all 13 days of the yellow warrior wave spell of intelligence, questions, fearlessness. And then that's, like I said, the conclusion of that wave spell is also the conclusion of the yellow southern castle on kin 208 Celio 21, March 27th. And then following that is the first 7 days of the red moon wave spell, the power of universal water, which corresponds exactly to the final week of this moon, or the final heptad, in terms of 13 moon calendar terminology. So those 3 wave spells are the ones here in this very profound time, the solar moon of intention. How do I attain my purpose? We have the blue night wave spell of abundance. We have the yellow warrior wave spell of intelligence, and the red moon wave spell of universal water, flow, and purification. So those are the 3 wave spells within this moon. There are several galactic activation portals. We have the resonant moon on Celi 2. We have the yellow planetary human on Alpha 5. And you have the red lunar Earth on Gamma 10. You have the blue galactic night on Celi 16. And then on Celi 23 and Gamma 24, you have Kin 210, white lunar dog, and Kin 211, blue electric monkey. So these are the codes here for the solar moon, and I just want to wish you guys all the power of peace in your heart, and may your actions, radiate love and peace, and a higher cosmic understanding of our context here, so that we can get down to it with what our next steps might be, or at least envisioning and working together toward a world where we are using all the resources to the best possible, so that no single soul is suffering needlessly, and then uh, and then perhaps some whole new type of culture or galactic culture can flourish on Earth. So I wish you guys all the best for this solar moon, and I will see you in 28 days when we begin the planetary moon. Peace.